I have a 1966 230 SL. It's had a respray on the paint on the outside, but they kept it original color. It's originally an Italian car, sold in Bergamo, Italy, and the original owner was Carlo Riva of the Riva Boat Company. So it's got a little bit of somewhat of a celebrity status there in the ownership. Had 4 owners in Italy. I was able to get some ownership history through a friend through the club in Italy, and then it was imported to the U.S. and I bought it from the gentleman that had it from 1980 to 2000 when I bought it.
This is a 1968 280 SL California Coupe. It is my car. It will never be a concours car, but it sure is fun to drive. Now, a lot of people have asked me about is a work in progress is the T5 transmission that I've installed. But finished it at 8:30 on Wednesday night, jumped in the car 8:30 Thursday morning, drove it 800 miles here. It works exactly as planned.
Well, I bought this car in 1987. 4 years ago I decided to make it the original color, and I stripped it completely down. It had the kinder seat in the back, which I sometimes put a young kid in it.
Drove here about 440 miles with my new to me 69 280 SL. It has had very little miles put on it in its recent history. Seems to run pretty well once it's warmed up and been out on the expressway running about 80 miles an hour for a little while. Definitely helped the Italian tune-up. Everything works, surprisingly enough.
Was pretty much complete when I bought it, so I have had the luxury of being able to enjoy it pretty much since I've had it. I've had the car for about 6 years now, a little over.
.280 SL, 1969. It's been in my family since 1969. It was ready for the crusher, was restored from 1999 to 2001. NBCA judging standards, which means original as delivered. So I've tried to keep to that standard here.
This is my 280 SL. It's a 1970 European spec. I've had it 8 years. Everything is on here as far as being restored. I did myself. He said I really had a lot of fun. It took me 3 months to restore the seats and all the interior panels with the leather. Of course, there was a little bit of money going out. My wife says, "Oh, gee whiz, there's a lot of money going on that car." I said, "I know, but I think some point in time we're going to appreciate it." And I think we've got to that point now. It's not a concours car, and I don't want it to be strictly a driver, but I want it to be a Class A driver.
I bought it from a person who had bought it at a fundraising auction, and the person that had donated the car is the only previous owner I've been able to get in touch with. The only repair order that I could get from him was to replace the convertible top, for which he paid $3,500. And he said that he drove it very little. It was $72,000 when I bought it. I think it spent some time in the desert, which might account for the fact that it's by and large rust-free. Time and sun and things like that had taken their toll. The carpet was dry rotted. I replaced it. The previous owner, the guy that paid $3,500 for a top, also replaced the seat covers, the upholstery, with genuine Mercedes stuff. If everything goes right, I'd like my granddaughter to get this car.
It's kind of a, kind of a junker, really. It's not restored or technically. I have both of these here, and plus I have actually 5 others, so I have seven of them total. And so the 230, 250, and 280s. Well, this is a it has some European attributes, like the light on the back there. Bought it from a neighbor down the street. And was in his garage for about 20 years and didn't even know it was there.